Hey, collective, how are you guys? I hope y'all have had a wonderful Saturday, maybe Sunday for some of you guys so far. Anyway, getting ready to do a general collective reading for y'all. Please only take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? Thank you guys for being here as always. Grateful to have you. Let's see what's going on. Support system. So that's the number 20. Might be relevant for somebody. Too many hats. I'm thinking about how support system came out. I was not going to read any of these. Look at this. Snap. What is this about? It's interesting because this was, you noticed I had to turn this one around. It came out this way. And I'm almost feeling, looking at the context here, like that needs to be, obviously that was for a purpose. Everything in a reading is. So maybe someone feels like they don't have a support system around them, or like they're not being supported in something here, because too many hats. This is somebody that might have a lot of irons in the fire, a lot of responsibility. But it's almost like cannot stop focusing on eating your words. Somebody may have alienated some other people here. That's kind of what I'm feeling, because eating your words, this is about maybe someone was being rude to others or judgmental, something like that. Maybe they said some things. I don't need it. I don't need your help. I'm fine being alone, something like that. I definitely feel like somebody is kind of understanding the brevity of their situation now. Maybe due to some past actions, or get one more. Wow, you can't make it up. Hothead. So this fool, look at this. Somebody, I shouldn't say this fool, somebody was actually acting foolish here. They could be a fool. I don't know. You'll know. Somebody here may have flaked out on somebody. Somebody here may have had some harsh words. They may have lost their cool. Obviously, we can see that that's indicated. Okay. And said some really harsh and bad things. I think they're regretting it. That's what I feel. I think this person is regretting it. And the reason they're regretting it, because somebody here is feeling very unsupported. So what I'm getting right away is that people might be leaving, whoever this is. People could actually be leaving someone's life. And this is a person that already feels like they have so many obligations, so many priorities. And it's like, it could have been their explosions here, right? That kind of made people want to put distance, but I feel there's something else going on here. So let me get a handle on this. Spirit. Okay. I feel like this person tends to do that anyway. That's what I'm getting. Maybe they have a lot of stress in their life. Maybe it's in some kind of position where they feel like they have a lot of hats or something. Whatever they're doing, though, their explosions, the way that they just pop off on people, say really nasty things. And they may be one of those people that do that and expect to come back. But finally, people are just going, you know what? We're not dealing with that. Somebody who is definitely, I feel like they're feeling very alienated at this time, and they're eating their words maybe about a specific situation. And this could have started with you, for the record. This could have been something that actually began with you. And now it's kind of like this chain of events, I feel like, that is happening for someone. This is a person I feel like that can get overwhelmed a bit easy because they have so much that is going on here. You may have been a really big support system for this person as well. They could have been rude to you, okay? Said some nasty things to you, even judged you in a way. I'm telling you, they're losing people in their life. They're losing support in their life. And I believe that may have started with you. Now, if you're speaking some kind of truth in any way, shape, or form that's impacting this person, you are impacting them. You should know that. Okay, because they are beginning to lose support for whatever they were doing before, whatever they thought they had before under wraps. Why am I being pulled to that narrative? That's interesting. Okay, so I don't know if this is even, was this someone that you were actually dealing with or not here? somebody, okay, here we go. Uh, Somebody could definitely not only blown up on you, said negative things to you or about you, they could have tried to make you lose some kind of support system in your life, or people around you in your life that actually cared about you or looked up to you, or maybe created some kind, I don't know, created some kind of illusion about who you are, something like that. Whatever somebody said about you, though, eating your words, look at this. People have begun to doubt this person. I feel like they've been able to they've been fleeing a bit. That's what I get from their life. They've been creating distance here because somebody knows that somebody else here can't be trusted. Let me see what the tarot has to say about this, because I'm definitely getting two pretty clear stories here. And maybe it applies to people differently. So just take it as it resonates. As always, it is general. Spirit, tell me more about this situation. Yeah, look. This person is really in their head. You see this Nine of Swords, right? It's a person that, look, it's almost like they're afraid. They're almost afraid to see what they've caused here or what's happened here, is what I feel. Oh, wow. I hope this is not around a love situation, because I just felt a lot of deep emotion for some reason. Look at that, Six of Coins. I'm telling you, this person's losing a support system here. And this is a person that may have done some stuff, is what I'm feeling here, that is really coming back to bite them in multiple ways. So if someone was maybe speaking against you or trying to just say things to kind of throw shade at you, yeah, I feel like this is kind of coming back to this person. That's what I'm getting. And why do I keep getting that they're losing people? They could be on fire too over here about the fact that you are not, or the fact that people support you in some way. Because remember, when I pulled this out, it was upside down, and for some reason I turned it right side up. And I was like, okay, support system. So you may be supported, okay? Perhaps that is a thorn in someone's side here. They don't want to see that. Not while they're struggling over here. Look at this. Maybe something they tried to cause from you. I don't know who this would be, so just take it as it resonates. Maybe they tried to cause something for you. And now what they're seeing is that you're not left out in the cold here. You actually have people that are given to you in that Six of Coins energy, right? That's equal reciprocity. Yeah, look at this. Oh, oh. All right, I have no idea who this is, but this is somebody who is definitely suffering here. Yeah. They're suffering because some kind of ending here has been illuminated, or something was illuminated here that created a devastating ending for this person. Again, their support system is walking out of their life here. So it may be a situation in what someone wanted for you is now kind of happening to them. That's really what I'm getting with this. But whether it was someone just trying to create problems for you, or even an ex that just even blew up on you or had some hot words with you, somebody's going through a lot here. A lot. I feel like they're very, very emotional, maybe even emotionally unstable here. Yeah, look at that. So this could be somebody in your family for sure. This could be somebody that sees you as complete emotional fulfillment. Oh, you know, we have dolphins too. Being intuitively guided back to one another, generally, when I see dolphins or dolphin energy. So this could, oh, wow. If this is an ex, this could be someone. Let me take this story a little bit different. If this is an ex, this could be someone who could have said some bad things about you or said some bad things to you. Let's say it this way, during some kind of blow up. I feel like this person was very toxic, but I don't think that, it's almost like they're being forced to look at some dumb things that they did in the past. That's what I'm feeling here. They're eating their words, okay? Because they know that whatever they said here, they're getting some kind of judgment, right? They made some kind of bad decision in that moment or in those moments. They know you don't have their... Oh, see, you got so many downloads coming through tonight. Okay. They know they don't have your support anymore either. So you've been healing. You've been coming out of this energy is what I feel here. This person is kind of watching this happen while they're going through their own judgments, which seems to be unbearable. Okay. Feeling the brunt of all of this, literally eating their words in some way here. Seeing you, see, that's what I'm saying. Seeing you, they may be seeing you support others, be kind to others, compassionate with others, but feeling like you're not giving them any of that attention. You've somehow brought yourself out of the cold in some way. Meanwhile, somebody here is feeling like they've been left out in the cold, and there's been a painful ending for them. Again, I feel somebody might be, I'm just going to put it out there, okay? Just take it if it resonates. Somebody here could be suffering a lot emotionally. Like they're not very, I don't even want to use the term sane, but let's just say their emotions are all over the place right now. They could be acting very erratic here. They feel like they've lost out on some kind of 10 of Cups situation. And let me say this too. This person could have done something in their hothead moment here to get a different result. Maybe it was from a place of desperation or even anger, okay? And again, because of that, they created some kind of ending. They're seeing that. And you know what? Seeing this wouldn't shock me, okay? This person could feel that way. They could feel almost defeated in a sense. So you have the 9 of Swords and the 10 of Swords here. They may also be trying to keep an eye on you, but look at that. They're so in their head about whatever it is that they're seeing. There's definitely something about your... I want to keep going back to the healing because that's where I'm drawn. It's not just your energy. It's something about your healing. The healing... So you're different than you used to be when this person was around you. Because I'm really feeling like this is a new level in some instances. And I'm not saying that to build you up. I feel that from the person's standpoint. Let me keep going because look, this energy is so mixed. In one instance, I feel emotional, like someone is really, really regretting something that was done and really thinking about almost how you're in this perfect energy, you know, how calm you are, how loving you are. This is what they're seeing. This is what they're feeling, how they want some of that. So that's like love, right? Love, adoration. In the next instance, I'm feeling like it's like, you know, they're so angry. So I don't know what kind of relationship you have with this person. It does feel a bit like love-hate. I'm not sure why that would be, but this is what it feels like to me. Okay, let's keep going. Spirit, what else for the collective? Oh, wow. This may just be exacerbating the anger that they already have, along with the really heavy, I feel like, judgment that someone is going through at this time. Oh, God. I'm sorry, let me move this. Queen of Swords in reverse, Hierophant, the Death card, 10 of Coins, 5 of Swords in reverse, and the Lovers. Somebody definitely tried to stop you in some way. Maybe it was through their words. Maybe it's because they were angry. Maybe it's through things they were saying to you to maybe put you down or something like that to stifle your progress. I feel like it had something to do with either drawing attention away from you, or maybe it had to do with painting a different picture of you than what was real, if that makes sense. But people must be seeing the truth now, because they're looking at this person with a lot of doubt, like, you're not who you said you were. You're not, I can't trust that. I can't believe you. So a lot of people are doubting that now. They know that there's somebody here who's emotionally manipulative, who's a liar, who does that, who flies off the handle, who's a hothead, who, says things that actually scar, in some way. Very cutting words. This could be over some differences that you had with whoever this is. In this particular Hierophant, as you can see, this could be somebody Catholic. Doesn't have to be, but if you are a spiritual teacher in some way, or if you're a very spiritual person, this could definitely tell me that they were trying to do something to change. This kind of goes back to what I was saying, change the perception on this person, that may, be a holy person, or maybe someone who communes a lot with source, who's very spiritual, who's very in tune. I almost feel like somebody's even upset that you're this in tune. This is crazy. It's almost like you won't stop. I can't get you to stop. That's the way I feel. So what are you doing? And they want that. They've wanted that. But the only thing that I think you've been able to get, so whatever this is, if it's an energy, a relationship, or whatever, look at this. You've transformed. It's like you've transformed completely. And you have something that's coming to you. So you have something that's coming to you. I feel like someone was trying to paint a different picture for some reason of who you are. And maybe it's because you guys had an explosion. They didn't want to seem like the bad person or something along those lines. So they thought it would be easier to paint this picture of you, lie on you. But people are seeing this person. They're getting their number at this point. They're definitely getting their number at this point. I think you've been working on your life. I think you've been working on your legacy. Maybe you are around family in some way. Something is definitely coming to you, and this is really sending somebody into a rage. How did you even overcome this? All of this anger, all of this chaos, all of this bullying, you've overcome that. That's no longer in your life. It's like that you have been, how did you even transform all of this and break through this, And you're still highly abundant here. You still have offers, it looks like, that are coming in. You could have something big that is coming your way as well. Let me clarify this, lovers, because I'm wondering, I'm telling you, this is like a love-hate thing. It's a very weird reading for me. Okay, let's see. It's not very straightforward. Let's see. Spirit, tell me more about... So who is this person? Tell me who this person is, first of all, to the collective. Whoa, 9 of Cups. Okay. What else? 7 of Cups. Devil energy. Okay, this is a person trying to come back in your life. This is what it looks like here. They want to be an option. King of Swords energy in reverse, but I'm sorry, Knight of Swords energy in reverse. Yeah, this is a person that, of course, they can't hold their tongue here. All right, they come, they go, they come in, they leave as fast as they get there. This is a person, again, that can be very cutting, very loose with their words, does not have a lot of self-control, completely impulsive. All right. I think this person could also drink. I'm very drawn to drinking for some reason in this card here. Somebody's trying to change. And I feel like they feel very disillusioned by, wow. I'm thinking part of somebody's judgment here may be to kind of watch you transcend and change and kind of watch everything that they thought was real about you or that they tried to say was real or convince themselves that was real about you, about this relationship, change right before their eyes. I almost feel like somebody who thought um, maybe they had a leg to stand on in terms of how they may have treated you or how things went down or how your relationship worked out, something like that, is now having to kind of admit to themselves that they could have been part of the problem here. They could have been the problem here, that that's not you at all, because they've watched you gather your strength, I feel like, and begin to really heal your life in such a way. I feel like this is like I'm not talking about a little bit. I'm talking about a change. I'm talking about like a complete change. That's what I want to say. A whole metamorphosis, a 180. You're not the same. You're not the same person, at least to them. And who knows, maybe they never knew you at all. I'm telling you this strictly from their perception because it's coming through so strongly. This person may feel that you're so focused on your growth, on your connection, maybe to source, to spirit, something like that, to becoming, to healing, to becoming better. Maybe you are some kind of teacher, spiritual teacher. Maybe you're, I don't, maybe you're in the church. I have no idea. That you're not even thinking about them anymore. It's like you've completely bypassed that. You've completely moved on from that. They're really worried about this, though. I got to tell you, this 10 of coins, whatever this is that you know, I know that we had a reading last night about some kind of inheritance or something. Maybe it's that, I don't know. They seem really, really concerned about what you're getting here. Some kind of money. This could be family too, mind you, okay? Some kind of money or something that you could be getting. Or even some kind of opportunity that you could be getting. I mean, you can see it. It's like they're so focused on this. This person's trying to figure out how they can get you to... I feel like they don't want to fight with you anymore. That's what I feel. I feel like they don't want to fight with you anymore. How can I get the collective to put their guard down? How can we come out of this very toxic situation in this energy? And maybe this is something you've both been doing. I don't know, because it doesn't look like it from your energy here, but the start of the energy kind of does. It shows me that you've cut somebody off completely. You don't want to deal with them. It doesn't make you toxic here, but it looks to me like whoever this is, they could have some real fiery, passionate words for somebody else too. So you're both kind of coming in that way. I swear your person is spending time. Okay. I feel like this person may be spending time either drinking or like they're not feeling good about things. They're not, and it has a lot to do with what they're going through. And I'm telling you, it may have something to do as well. They're being made to look at their self. They're being made to look at what they've done to you. That's what I get, to you. Possibly to others, but specifically I heard to you. So I think that this is about some action or something that was done here, maybe even in the dark, to you, that they're having to face. I said earlier, it's interesting that I used the term desperation, because maybe this person was doing something to get your attention or to get a reaction or to get you to come back, especially if you went into a real hard cutoff here. And I don't think that's going to stop. And the reason I say that is because someone is feeling almost frantic at this point. You got the Death card here, as well as the Ten of Swords. They know that you are out the door. That's what I'm getting. They know that their Ten of Cups is out the door. All right, Spirit. So what does this person want from the collective? What do they want? Oh, look at that. They might want some help from you, actually. I don't know why I got that from that card. That's not what that card means, but that's what I just got. This is an awakening that happened, or that should be happening. Somebody's having a very difficult time with it, is what I'm seeing. It could be very painful for this person even to see those things. It's almost like, God, help me out of this. What did I do? This person could have really been messing with some funky energies, too. Look at that. King of Swords. Look at all this. Queen of Swords, King of Swords, Knight of Swords, all in reverse. Yeah, see. Well, I mean, this person may be wanting some, I feel like they want help from you, to be honest with you. They could want to have a reconciliation, of course, going through this judgment. Something, help me through this, get me out of this, get me out of this pain. Maybe it's pain and heartache or something like that. But this isn't just happening, right? Things happen for us. So I think this is by design, of course. And somebody here has to face some of their behaviors here, is what I'm feeling. And I think with this devil in reverse, they're trying. They're trying to release that stuff. They're trying to release this toxic energy. They're trying to release whatever it is that they feel has created whatever these problems are. So we can go, well, it was you. Yeah, but what within them, What was within them that was doing this? First of all, it could have been attachments, but what within them? Was it old pain or something? Like, why do you act like that? Why are you a hothead, Why do you flip out, lose control, say bad things, do bad things? Why? That's what I'm talking about. They have to take a hard look at themselves. I'm asking what they want from you, honestly. I feel like they don't want you to let go. Look at the hands here. It's a card of judgment, but I have to look at that, right? They feel like they need help through this or more understanding through this in some way. I just noticed that I laid that on the Hierophant card, and I noted that you were highly spiritual here. And I'm asking, what do they want from you? They don't want to feel shut out in your life anymore. You're not talking to them. You're not looking at them. You've created high boundaries with them. King of Swords here in reverse. They don't want you to be stone cold with them anymore. I'm telling you, somebody's trying to bring something back around, and it's weird to me because when I look at the cards, they're at kind of a delicate state here. They don't even know what to think because they're too deep into what I think it's the Dark Knight. They seem like they're too deep in it right now. It's a person that really wants to put down all of these burdens that are between you guys, and they don't want you to let go, and they're not letting go of you. Okay, so that seems to be a big issue for them because I do feel like you are like 10 steps ahead of them in a lot of different ways. I do feel like this came, I almost feel like there's been this pile-on effect for someone here, and you could have felt that way too, by the way, in the, whatever you went through with this particular person, but there's been this pile-on effect with them. It's almost like when you get your ego hurt, and so you feel like quickly you have to do damage control, right? And try to make the other person look bad or do stuff like that. I feel like it's been something like that. This person does feel like they need you right now. They could use your help right now, whatever they're going through. Now, you may not feel the same. I'm just telling you, this is what I'm getting. Page of Wands in reverse here. No communication, but then we have the Strength card as well. They may feel that you have held out on them. Like you're coming across as so strong, so unbothered, so confident. I feel like in who you are, you've already tamed the beast. That could also be why they're feeling like they just want to have some kind of helping hand here. I do think, for what it's worth, somebody here is they're trying to change. They're just having a difficult time with it. Yeah. And I think it's harder because they could have pushed away the very person here that would have been the strong support system for them, that would have kind of walked them through it, helped them through it, who always gave them some kind of wise advice or wisdom. Let me see if I can get more on this situation. I think I'm going to pull from the yin yang because that's pretty diverse. Spirit, what else is this for the collective, please? What else for the collective? Right, let's look and see if we can get some more context on what is happening here, why it's happening. Messages. Somebody's awakening. Okay. Somebody is awakening. And I'm telling you, it's almost like, what did I say earlier? It's like they're part of this karma, part of this judgment is awakening to the fact that of who you really are, watching you step into this place of who you really are. Maybe watching you also get some kind of abundance here, knowing that they're completely shut out at this point due to some kind of past actions. I don't feel like this person just said something to you that was nasty. I feel like they could have done something. I don't know why I keep getting that, but I keep wanting to kind of go back to that. And again, I'm going to say it could have been from a place of anger or desperation, almost like I'll show you, that sort of thing. And now they're getting all these strong messages. And I feel like these messages have to do with, I'm telling you, it's a love-hate relationship. I don't know how else to say it because they're feeling all these warm and fuzzies and trying to figure out what the hell is going on. This could be a significant relationship, okay? Some way. It doesn't seem really good up here to be fair, but this could be that way because it feels pretty deep. Look, you cannot make it up. Yeah, their ancestors are, this is, okay. How do I even make up with the collective at this point? How do I come back from something that I did here? I'm literally going through hell right here, trying to awaken, trying to get my act together, being prompted by ancestors, guides here, giving them a lot of messages. So they're watching you and they see you. And I almost feel like this person feels like there's no one else for them. That's what I'm getting. I know some of you are just going to revolt at that, okay? But that is exactly what I'm getting. And by the way, I always read energies and the cards. Somebody said last night about, you're trying to bring in this relationship. I'm not trying to do anything. I don't know your life, okay? I have my own life over here, all right? I read the cards and the energy, and what comes out comes out. So please, miss me with that shit, please. All right, back to my reading. Messages, dreams, alchemy. We definitely have some answers. Look at, I can't believe this. Somebody is waking up. And they're waking up after you have already been through so much transition, so much changes, so much healing. But the thing that it's funny because I feel like you're coming across this way and very loving and compassionate. And they're seeing this, but they're awakening to their feelings and possibly some memories from you. And I don't even think this is just about this life. I feel like this could be going back, to be honest with you. Your connection, maybe how deep it is. This person's suffering because whatever mistake this has been, they're feeling like it's monumental and you got them shut out. So how do I get back in? And I almost feel like in some way you seem to have mastered things on your end. So I've done all this healing. I've been through all this growth. You may have mastered your emotions. You know what I'm saying? They see all of this. Like you are definitely the most healed version, okay, of a person. I feel like woman or man. I feel like that somebody here has seen. So it's almost like I can't take my eyes off of you. Meanwhile, they're going through all this in the background. Let's could be a divine masculine, or you could be a divine masculine, yeah, that's holding, whoever this is, they're holding a lot of guilt here because they know that they sabotaged this whole thing. They know that their hothead behavior and their ego got in the way of this whole thing, and there could have been some external forces as well. They could have went out there and been with a third party or something like that. That could have actually been what the problem was, and now you could be at a distance from this person and invested just in you. I'm telling you, this person feels like you're the only person for them. I don't know how else to say this. I feel like they've made a decision here, look, to put down their ego, okay? Their vanity, their pride, whatever they had before that got in the way here, because they want to celebrate something, okay? They want to plant a seed here. They want springtime to come and things to grow between the two of you. That's what I feel. Any fears or limitations that put them in their head before, or created problems here before, or made them run before. We see a ghost hand here, so maybe someone ghosted. You notice this is all reversed though, okay? They're dropping that, or they're trying to grow beyond that so that they don't make the same, I feel like, so that they don't make the same mistake again here. See, this person doesn't like the fact that you guys don't have a solid foundation, because they feel like in some way that you are part of them. You're part of their family. You are who they love, okay? If you guys are in a lover situation here, but you could just be part of their family. I did say that for some reason. So they could be part of your family. You could be their soulmate or someone who they love. Yeah. Look at this, truth, expression, and they want to express some kind of truth here. Yeah, because they're feeling this right now. Remember I keep saying how emotional this person is. It's so strong for me. This person feels very fragmented. They feel lost here. They feel rejected here by you. Now, you could have felt that way as well in the past, but it's so hard for me to say, having been through a dark night of the soul, you know, and I'm sure that a lot of you have as well. I mean, it can be very lonely and even treacherous trying to get through it, right? Get through all of those emotions, see all of those things, discover all of those truths, seeing things clearly afterwards. But it's absolutely exhausting, and I do feel this is what they're going through. The thing is, they're trying to do all this work. Meanwhile, you're slamming doors behind you. Done with that, I'm off with this. And it's almost like they're feeling like, wow, I've done all of this, and they're still not giving me the time of day. Or they're still not opening the door. I do think you might have someone blocked here. Or they perceive that you have them blocked in some way, but there's some way they can see you. So maybe it's just through readings or something. I did not expect this to take this turn, to be honest with you. I do feel like you have somebody here who, I won't even say still loves you. They could have loved you before, but I think they're really getting it now. Really getting it now. It's almost like they're going through something that is literally there with a mirror in front of them going, check this out, you know, and check this out. And then you got your ancestors over here, you know, as the higher stuff is being activated, then you got the ancestors and the guides over here going, listen to this, and we're going to show you in your dreams, and we're going to make you think about it when you're awake, and we're going to show you what happened. And that in itself, being that exposed like that, oof, that can be overpowering, and that's what I'm feeling about somebody here. They can't shake you. They can't shake you because they feel like they're supposed to be with you. And by the way, I don't feel anything like bad here. Like I want to be with you so I can harm you. You know? I mean, we see that stuff, right? You know, I want to be with you because I want to create something or create a block. That's not what I'm getting with this particular story, okay? This person does have some growing to do, but I do feel like they're being put through it right now. Look at that. I wish you understood how I felt. So you guys definitely had some kind of disagreements that ended this situation. Yeah, inseparable. Our love is always there despite the distance. So you guys are separated at this time, which of course I knew from the cards. Look at this. I'm struggling to get over the past here. Forgiveness here. And honestly, they could have brought a lot of that baggage into your relationship as well. You know, they could have been taking stuff like that, you know, out on you. I said it earlier, why would people be leaving their life anyway? Why did they feel the need to do this anyway? What was the real culprit here? Because I know it all goes much deeper than the surface, right? This is the person that, and maybe that's why they're having such a hard time. Maybe that's why I feel like they're like, God, please help me. Really, God coming down from the heavens here, please help me. Help me through this. This is a very strong person, by the way. I'm definitely feeling physically for some reason. So they could be very physically strong, or maybe they're just mentally strong in some way. But this is rocking their world. Somebody wants you to understand them and give them a chance and talk to them in some way here. Wow, look at this. Yeah, and this is actually came out that way, though. New chapter here. Maybe somebody here tried to move on in the past, but they just don't feel like they can, and it's because they're being bombarded here. Let's just call it like it is. You got guys here, ancestors here that's like, hey, Goofy, wake up. What are you doing? What are you doing? You know, they're trying to get them to wake up, right? So you were the influence here that really could have sparked that in someone. They had to run into you. They had to be a part of this because whatever they were doing in their life, and I do see third party, and I see a hothead, and I see somebody who's eating their words right now, whatever they said, whatever shit. I do feel like somebody tried to throw shade on you. That's what I feel. I know that sounds really childish, but that's what I feel. They're seeing things differently now because they've had this higher self activation. So they're stepping into a better version of themselves, is what I feel. What else, Spirit? Understanding. I see your side of the story now. Wow. So somebody wants forgiveness. They do not want to have a new chapter or try to move on at this point, is what I'm getting. I think that's already been tried, to be fair. Don't think it worked out. They can see that the love is staying regardless. They can't shake it. In fact, it seems to me like it's more palpable at this time. It's more in their head. They can't get distracted the way that they used to. They've been made to sit down and look at things and really analyze things. And now they're beginning to see your side of the story and understand. Understand you too is what I just got. Interesting. So not only your side of the story, but understand you. Huh. I almost feel like is somebody watching you online or something? Because I almost feel like I'm seeing a different version of you and I'm learning a lot about you. I keep going back to the healed version of you and how I've never met someone like this, or I haven't met this. I don't think I know anyone that's healed. This is what I want to say to you. I don't think I know anyone that's healed. Anyone that's in tune with who they are. I feel like you got someone here pretty mesmerized about some kind of changes that you've made in your life for the positive. And they're trying to shake this devil too. Remember, you could have both been in that energy at some point. They're trying to shake it now too. And although I could very easily say, you know, maybe this is what's bringing them through it. Maybe some love for you, or knowing that the love here is very strong, very palpable. I almost said you shouldn't focus on love, but I really feel like it is the love that is making this person change. They know they got to do something different regardless of how it turns out, right? People come into our lives, they spark, you know, awakenings, ascensions, you know, understandings, what have you. What we choose to do with it is up to us, but this is a big one. Somebody actually said the other day, I loved this. They said that they heard, what did they say? That they heard, I'm going to talk about twin flames for a moment. Doesn't mean this has to be, but when a twin flame comes in, it's because you need a swift kick in the head to knock you out of this like slumber that you've been in, you know? And I thought, wow, that's so on point. I feel that's exactly where I was. And so I think that's what it is. That's what the impact is for, right? So whoever this person was to you in your life, I can see that you've done a lot of changing because they're saying this, or maybe you were already healed and they didn't take that. Okay, they just still wanted to play and do their things, and now they're being highly impacted by it because you were that person for them. Okay. All right, so I'm going to get a few last words, the hidden truth here, and we will move forward. Spirit for the collective. See, person said they trusted you. I never know how to take that card. Is it like, I trusted you, like I really did trust you, or is it I trusted you and you let me down, right? You'll have to decipher that one. They do miss being with you. Maybe that was the question. Maybe you asked them, you don't trust, or maybe you said to them, you don't trust me. Why don't you trust me? I do think this person had a ton of trust issues, actually. They were just too in their ego. That's what it was. And maybe they were surrounded by people with this too many hats, all these priorities where they felt like they couldn't trust people. I'm going to go back to their childhood. And I hate to lean on this, but I keep getting it. There's something way back here that created this. Okay. And I just feel like it was never dealt with. It's the person that kept continuing to kind of feed the ego, so to speak. Maybe it was just out of survival, you know, out of obligation because they had too many hats, too many priorities, right? Something about this where this person may also be very successful, or they may have a position, I feel like, where people look to them or look up to them. And I almost feel like they like that in a sense. However, they also understand that they have a ton or boatload here of responsibilities here. I feel like it feels like it could be a lot. It could be very stressful. It can make them very anxious. It could also impact the sleep as well. I think that could have also created issues here. Definitely don't feel this person's accustomed to being loved properly. Okay, and they may have thought, maybe they thought that that was too good to be true, or what you were saying something, but that wasn't really what you meant. And now they get to see, oh my God, this is who they are. You know, this is what I missed out on. This is what I gave up here. Yeah, I just wish we could go back. I could do it all over again. I want to go back and do it all over again. Eddie Money, y'all remember that song? So weird that came up. I haven't heard that in years because I still have feelings for you. I compare others to you. You inspire me. I think you do inspire this person to definitely want to be a better person in some way. I would never pretend to tell you what to do because I don't know. The nature of each situation is different, but I can see that somebody here wants you, and I think that they want only you. That's what I'm getting. And they just want you to, I feel like they want you to give them some kind of attention. They want you to, so you may have been the one to pull away and actually block this person. But you're strong. I mean, look, you're coming out. You could be the king or the queen of swords here. Either way, come on. You're very, very strong in your stance here. And you're not down for the BS. And I'm not taking these two as being a bad card, because I just feel like, yeah, you could be very passionate when it comes to this person. Or maybe this is just their fear, you know. But I think this is more you feeling like I have to have my boundaries when it comes to this person. If not, they're going to try and run all over me. They're going to talk down to me. They're going to try and diminish me in some way. And you've had enough of that. But I don't think ordinarily that's you. Because I feel just with the energy that you're in, you're a very compassionate and loving individual. So normally you probably do more helping than you do hurting other people, for sure. Especially with the way they're talking about you, like you're just such a healed individual. They've never seen a person. That's what I feel like. Definitely not anybody that they have been with like that. How did you get this way after everything that I did here? How did this happen? They didn't see it. So, yeah, I think you... Let me just get another card real quick because I want to know what's next. What's next here, Spirit? Yep. Nine of Wands energy. Passionately moving in on something here. Look at that. King of Coins. It's a person that could be very, very stable, or they could be moving towards the King of Coins as well here. Moving in on this opportunity is what I'm feeling. Trying to move in on this opportunity because they want success. I'm telling you. Yeah. I think somebody's trying to get their act together and shed any of these dark energies here. I think they would really love some kind of attention from you, or some kind of acknowledgement from you, or to know, you know what else? I feel like this person wants to make sure that they can offer you something. And it's almost like when I come in, I'm going to make sure I can offer them something, offer them some kind of stability. Even if you don't take that, I feel like this is what this person's goal is. They're very passionate about you. And honestly, I really feel like they don't see anybody else. All right, guys, that's what I have for you. Hopefully it will resonate. Let me know if it does. I'll talk to you soon. Have a good night. Bye.